Hundreds of people stood in silence today to mark the very moment 66 years ago when 7 Pee Wee hockey players and their coach were killed after the roof of the Listowel arena came crashing down, following weeks of intense snowfall.
You can't have a boy go to a hockey practice and not come home. And I was lucky. I walked out of it. But it hurts me to the core yet, and probably always will.
Pete Leopard was one of the 13 members of the Pee Wee hockey team who were injured but survived the arena collapse on February 28, 1959. Leopard says he always felt the town tried to move on too quickly following the Saturday morning tragedy.
Sunday we went to visitation at United Church. Monday we went to the funeral at United Church. Tuesday we went back to school. And that just, it rings of so wrong.
But thanks in large part to the efforts of Leopard and his fellow collapse survivors, Listowel now accepts and actively marks the tragedy, most recently with the construction of the Memorial Arena Park on the very site of the old arena that collapsed. The new park, which features 8 pairs of bronze skates in front of a memorial wall with the names of all of those that died in the tragedy, was the backdrop for today's anniversary service.
I thought that if it was going to be a parking lot or a bunch of houses, that wasn't going to be really what, this is perfect.
The park, which will eventually feature an outdoor skating rink, just opened in November. Nearly $1 million has been raised by the community to make it a reality.
When I first came into the mayorship, it was my first big issue, actually. It was what to do with the old building. And here we are. It's taken a few years, but this community has rallied and shown its spirit.
The park speaks volumes because people will come and enjoy it. And instead of tears of sorrow, we'll have laughter and enjoyment in the facilities.
Well, the black and white footage from that day would suggest that 66 years ago was a really long time ago. For those that were there that day and lived it, it feels like yesterday.
I thought it would be easy, but it's not. Still there.
Them little boys are right in the front of my heart at all times. Every day I think about them.
In Listowel, Scott Miller, CTV News.